What is up, guys? Zaladin Paladins here. Now I'm going to talk to you about something that seemed like common sense when I say it, but trust me, it is not common sense. I have experienced this. It should be, but it's not. Okay, you cannot hate on something unless you have experienced it. That being said, you cannot hate on an anime or manga if you have not touched it. Material you haven't touched should stay out of your mouth. It should just stay out of your mouth. Mainly this. If you cannot partake in a Naruto versus One Piece debate if you are not up to date on both Naruto and One Piece. That's not what I'm talking about, but that's just an example. You cannot talk shit about Death Note. You cannot talk shit about Code Geass. You cannot talk shit about anything that you have not experienced, okay? You have to have read it, watched it, fine. Maybe if you really didn't like it after you have experienced a good bit of it, then drop it and then you can talk all the shit you want. But if you don't know the first thing about it, or if you don't know sensitive information to the plot and structure, you cannot debate about it. You simply can't do it. Okay? You can't really talk shit at all. That being said, anime and manga, the endings of an anime and manga are essential to the piece. To compare two series, you have to look at both the plot, character development, world building, and very, very importantly, something that people are neglecting to look at. You have to look at the ending. The ending is essential. If it has a shitty ending, most people are going to look back and say it was a shitty anime or a shitty manga. Most people. In most cases. This is not true for everything, of course. But this applies to a lot of pieces. Now, something else we have to look at is that if it progressively gets better from the first to the from the start to the end, it's going to be viewed as a legend. Why? Because it started bad, maybe not completely bad, but it started worse than the ending product. Now, if it has an extremely good plot until the end, or it slowly gets worse until the end. I'm going to throw out an example there. Death Note. Extremely good plot, extremely nice show. When L dies, it takes a turn for the worse. Now, was it bad after L died? No, it was great after L died. It was amazing. It was amazing. But still wasn't quite as good as part 1. This makes it what? It makes it not as good as a series that maybe was not as good at the beginning and progressively gets better until bam, it's amazing material at the end. Now that series would be looked at in a better light than Death Note. Okay? It applies both ways. Of course. But that's pretty much it, guys. You can't really hate on something unless you've experienced it. The ending is essential, and something that starts good and ends bad is worse in most cases than something that starts mediocre and ends well. Okay? Well. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say, guys. Zaladin Paladins here. I'm planning on making some content comparing certain series soon, so that should be fun. I'm not trying to be controversial with it, but of course, if you're going to leave a comment, make sure you've read both series. That's pretty much why I made this video. Make sure you've read both series before. Zaladin Paladins here. I'm out. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, leave any comments you want. Peace out, guys.